Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I'm excited today because I'm finally making a video about 1inch. It's one of the best DeFi tokens. It's a DEX aggregator. Basically, it helps you make trades in cryptocurrency and get you the best deals. And they have an associated token that revolves around staking and governance and all this kind of stuff. And that may sound similar to many things, but the simple fact is that most projects are trying to imitate services like Uniswap and 1inch, which are quite literally leading the decentralized finance DeFi revolution in cryptocurrency. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. This isn't a sponsored review or anything like that, and I'm actually putting my money where my mouth is, in my opinion, as far as money matters to me, in quite a large way. So again, we're gonna run through it all today, kind of what's interesting about it, how to use it, and why I think that it still has a lot of room to grow, especially in this bullish crypto market. But there's only one thing, well, there are many things, but there's one of the things better than 1inch is Tails, the best Shiba Inu in the world ever, and our resident Dogecoin. So this is 10 seconds Tails, something we do on every video on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Let's run this review, baby. Alright guys, I'm excited to finally do this video. Again, we're talking about the 1inch exchange. It's the leading DEX aggregator, and that's not just their tagline, they are that. And I'm going to kind of run through that. It's not going to be a full-blown DEX aggregator comparison, but I'm going to show you some examples, and it's not always like this, but sometimes it just simply gets you a better trade, which means you make more money. I use this personally. Just to address a couple of things, like they do have a referral program, but I don't even think it works because I've been using my referral link. It's been clicked thousands of times and I've earned 0.01 1inch. So either none of you guys are doing any volume or whatever. But I say that because a lot of people shill 1inch because it has a referral program. I'm not here to tell you about it because of that. Honestly, I like the service. Again, all this stuff revolves around DeFi, decentralized finance. If you don't know what that is, we have literally a what is DeFi video going over the basics. You need to understand what MetaMask is, how to use MetaMask. It's the best Ethereum wallet right now because it's browser based and it allows you to trade and interact with all these different dApps and DEXs, decentralized applications and decentralized exchanges built on top of blockchains. Again, this all revolves around the Ethereum blockchain, and the 1inch token is an ERC20 token. So just real quick example here. If I wanted to trade one Ethereum into Aave, it would get me, and this is true. I mean, it's been accurate in all of my experience and testing with numerous trades on here, is that it would get me quoted 4.134 Aave. And in comparison to Uniswap, which is quite literally the leader of decentralized exchanges and the catalyst with the big uptick in cryptocurrencies, and especially Ethereum as a whole, decentralized exchange, DApp, and everything like that. We click over here and it is estimating us at 4.06893. And one of my favorite things about 1inch is it shows you what's going on. So the reason 1inch should be able to get us a better deal here is by going through Balancer, another just exchange built on Ethereum, right? And it shows you that you would actually get a little bit of a better deal on SushiSwap as compared to Uniswap. And then these other exchanges are just not going to make it happen for you, and you would get obliterated if you used OX for this trade. This doesn't function the same for every different token. At a minimum, their goal here is to get you just, if there's no deal to be had, there's no deal to be had, and you shouldn't be paying a premium for not getting a deal, if that makes any sense. So, it's very simple. It's just like every other thing. You click confirm transaction cost because gas fees are absolutely ridiculous. Just a lowly $233 or just 12.5% of an entire Ethereum. I don't actually want to make this trade right now. It's just here for this example. A lot of the recent buzz around 1inch, we have to address that, right, is the literal millions, over $100 million at current token prices they've given out in airdrops. Their big one, their first big one that made a big wave, big buzz, was it was a Christmas Eve airdrop. And then they had a second airdrop that actually just occurred this month. And so, how do you claim it? I'll go through that quickly, just so you can see over here. You come to the exchange, connect wallet, I accept, use MetaMask. It's the best one. There's a reason everybody's using it. You click on your icon up here, and you can see my 1 inch that I staked it. And I put like $3,000, I think, or roughly or so, into 1 inch to get about 2,000 tokens. And when I show you the token price, well, you can see it here. If you already start running the math, you'll see that it's greatly appreciated. You can claim 1 inch by clicking right there, and if you're eligible for the airdrop, I really invite you to just click over. It's free to check. There's no risk by connecting your wallet and seeing if you're eligible for literally thousands of free dollars worth of cryptocurrency tokens that could appreciate even further. Big referral award here again. I mean, I'm almost got 1% of a freaking token, money bags, baby. So I've been staking 1 inch for a little while now, and returns aren't, anything crazy, which I'm fine with. If I'm looking medium term, long term with a token, I'm just happy to get any sort of like rewards and have my money working for me, right? So let me just reject these and make sure I'm fresh here. Fresh transaction. So the gas fee is very high right now. I'll go ahead and eat the transaction fee in the spirit of making this video for you guys. And so click, that's exactly how you just interact with MetaMask on Ethereum, on all these, blockchains and everything, right? All this blockchain crypto stuff. And from there, you can see that my balance has now increased from 0 tokens doing nothing to 32.93. And my reward, my governance reward possible to be claimed, is now 0 because I have since claimed the tokens that I've earned via staking. And just like that, it's pretty rapid. You can see that I've already generated 0.0001 1 inch that I could claim if I just hated myself and I wanted to burn up all my Ethereum. That's why you have to use a large amount enough of money in the current landscape in DeFi on the Ethereum blockchain that you'd be able to survive these gas fees and still be profitable with all your moves and everything. This is a common question. I want to address this one real quick. How much money do you need to get started in DeFi? With the current gas fees, I recommend $1,000, no less, because otherwise your percentages just get eaten up by gas fees. Say you had $100, right? So you've got to split it in two. $50 Ethereum, $50 in the token. You pay these gas fees, you pay more than you have available. That's the basics of like what this is and interacting. They also have something called the Chi gas token, and basically the goal here is to pay less fees for Ethereum transactions. And it's almost like, imagine buying a bunch of gas when it's cheap, and then you can use your gas whenever. Very quick summary, that's basically what the Chi gas token is and the whole purpose of it there. But honestly, it's a absolutely intermediate level of thing to do and interact with. So we're not going to cover that today. We'll save that for a future video before I just make these incredibly long videos. And you guys, you got to watch them all or the rankings go down and I get sad, and you got to hit the thumbs up and the comments, and then it's like I'm going out of YouTube business and these other guys are passing me up in numbers. I can't have that. I got to make good videos for you. Otherwise, what am I doing? So here's something that's really cool with 1 inch. Actually, everybody likes to talk price. Let's talk a little bit of price. So $1,000 worth of 1 inch at the time of recording this video, and it's going to go to YouTube pretty quickly after, would get you about 205 1 inch. One of the first times we talked about the 1 inch token on the channel, it was trading for about $1.50. If you would have put $1,000 into it then, and this was just no more than like 2 months ago, then you would have turned $1,000 into $3,236, and you could have been earning staking interest the entire way. Passive income with cryptocurrency, and obviously just appreciation in your coins. We also talked about it very boldly when it was trading like $2.50, $3. You would be up substantially from that buy-in, with it now trading at $5. This is not a small market cap, but this absolutely still has room to grow, especially in this super bullish market. One critical thing to think about as far as long-term plays when it comes to 1 inch is the circulating supply versus the max supply. This is not a long-term hold necessarily. There's a lot of inflation that can take place here, but a lot of fun, good stuff going on, and who knows, maybe those airdrops will rain down on you as a user of their platform. We just look at the price, it's up 160% over the last 30 days, which isn't anything crazy, right? It's not anything crazy. And when we look at the top DeFi coins, it's not even in the top 16, right? We come down here, top 16 is weighing in at 1.5 billion market cap. That's Yearn Finance. You know, we come down here. I mean, I think 1 inch is, 32. 1 inch is at 32. And I think it's much more notable, better use case, more literal use than some of these projects above it. So again, speculation, not shilling it. Obviously, I own some of the coins. I'm not here to deny that, and I'm certainly not here wasting my time trying to pump my bags, which are microscopic in the grand scheme of things, you know, versus the big holders here. I'd like to take a brief moment to thank today's video sponsor, Howdoo, and their Howdoo token. And also, if you watched our recent video, we reviewed Hyprr, the decentralized social media platform, and their hype token that they are launching, and basically how you can literally earn tokens and thus money by interacting on social media. And in this day and age, everybody's addicted to it, whether they want to admit it or not. But who's not on Facebook or Snapchat or TikTok or Instagram? They even are looking to launch a decentralized dating service, like imagine Ethereum plus Tinder and Bumble. Also, in the whole topic of DeFi, decentralized finance, on today's video, they have launched a DeFi staking mechanism for 18% interest with their Howdoo token. There's a 1.25% stake fee and a 0.75 unstake fee here. You can also participate in farming by depositing liquidity mining, LP tokens, and earn more of their tokens that way. They have 2 video guides regarding that, but it's pretty straightforward if you've ever dealt with DeFi before. One of the other really interesting things about their project and how it kind of ties all this stuff together, they just got on board with Skrill. So real quick, if you don't know, what is Skrill? They claim to be your wallet online for crypto, international money transfers, gaming, and poker. They're kind of a big deal, right? And what the important thing here is that by integrating with them from their project's point of view, now they have become instantly integrated with 80 different payment options with Hyprr, and this provides a fiat, so USD and other paper money currencies, traditional currencies, on-off ramp for their platform. Basically, they've got a deflationary token, and I think that's cool from just a long-term potential holder point of view. So links out in the video description below. Now I want to talk about the DAO, the 1 inch DAO with you guys. I think it's really cool. So let's say you're on their exchange. You click the DAO, now you're in the DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. It's supposed to be a crypto org that runs itself via the community, right? So there's all of these things that you can participate with. So let's say the referral reward, you wanted to, vote on that. You can click over here and you can vote. So I voted to increase it because I would stand to benefit from that. Potentially. I mean, I haven't really benefited at all yet, but anyway. Only 62 addresses have voted. You can see my votes right there. You can see an aggregation protocol. And so if we view the details on this, and basically it revolves around the distribution, the reward distribution. Right now it's 30, 31, 39 to refer, operation, and governance. You can see the my votes, and then the total addresses, the total votes here. And it will I really liked how they set up their DAO. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You can see the governance is paid to the 1 inch token stakers. It's paid once a week. Operation includes payments for infrastructures and salaries. Right now they claim to be maintaining 120 servers to guarantee their they're striving to get the best prices and fastest response time on the market. They say they even have 35 team members right now. And then obviously the referrers. So again, say I wanted to change it like this, right? You can see my voting power and what kind of impact that would have. You can click a vote. I mean, the gas fee is just insane. I'm going to try a slow one and just hope it goes through. I mean, $40 to me to vote on this is absolutely not worth it, but I do want to show you how to interact with the governance. And you're like, Vos, why would I do that? Why would I do that? Well, first, look at this cool shirt. How can this not make you bullish? second, but that's like multiple numbers, second. Okay, so we talked about airdrops, but eligibility. How do you become eligible to get thousands of dollars worth of free cryptocurrencies that are hopefully very likely appreciate to be worth several $1,000s in value? It's by voting in governance, using protocols early. So you're an early adopter or early supporter. Airdrops often go to people involved with governance. How do you get involved with governance? You literally vote like I just showed you, because they want to reward people who are active in the ecosystem, and they're striving to basically give their tokens to long-term holders, the best actors, and not just a bunch of random people who have made trades that are more than likely just going to dump their token and put a huge sell pressure, negative, pressure there on their price point. They're looking to decentralize their coin, create buzz, marketing. The last thing they want is to just give out a bunch of tokens for everyone to dump on them and their longtime holders and supporters and so forth. When you think about it, rewarding people who are early users to your platform, as well as people involved with governance and staking, instantly seem like the right decisions, the right choices, the right places to throw your coins. And that's what they're doing. That's absolutely what they're doing and is taking place here. But guess what? There's still more stuff. They've got pools. You can create pools on here, liquidity pools, and the associated APY. This is a little tricky. It's not as simple as it seems. Something that you may find more interesting would be farming. Farming is referred to as yield farming in DeFi, Decentralized Finance. And so you can come down here and I can deposit 1 inch in ETH and I can earn 1 inch at an interest rate of 96% annually. And there's going to be different incentives with different coins and projects. For example, Tornado, like ETH Tornado Cash over there. Then we've got wrapped Bitcoin. There's numerous reasons why they're doing all of these things, but largely involved by just liquidity, getting use. And they earn these LP tokens are very valuable. I mean, that's why everybody wants them. And this is their second wave of pools. Well, actually, it says it right there. These are the expired pools from the previous wave. This stuff's pretty straightforward. Click deposit. You have to have a 1 inch ETH LP. And from there, you click deposit. You can claim rewards, withdraw, or you could exit, which is just you're claiming your rewards and withdrawing your tokens at the exact same time. Let's address one big rumor going on right now. I don't think this is true. I don't know. Depends how far it goes. Rumors can become reality, but apparently there's a 1 inch pump coming on. I'm not trying to pump this or shill it. This is not investment advice. All the disclaimers. I'm not being involved in a pump and anything like that. But it is interesting news, and I'm allowed to report on the news and things entertaining. And even if they sent this coin to $50, that'd be a 10x from its current price point. Do I think it can do that? Honestly, if Dogecoin taught me anything, anything in crypto is still possible if you get enough support and everything like that. Realistically, if you're like, hey Voss, give me a price target, I think in the semi-near future, in this bullish market, we could be looking at something like $15 a token. One site I want to bring up real quick before I close out the video for you guys is Zapper.fi. Rumor is they're gonna drop their own token to people using their platform if you do things like exchange with it or do any of what they're called zaps. But I don't bring it up just for the airdrop rumor. I bring it up because they make it super easy to monitor what tokens you have in here, and you can see. So it brought up a bunch of stuff, and I click on 1 inch and it shows me my balance and it shows me the associated USD value, and it's just super useful. And you can even tab between your different accounts and switch wallet providers and so forth. It's absolutely a nice, useful platform. I'm all hyped up. I'm excited. This market's fantastic. Everything's looking great, looking green, looking bullish. Like this is 2017 round 2. and it's not December 2017 yet, even though Bitcoin and really most of the other cryptocurrencies continue to push up. Things have not gone like absolutely ballistic crazy, so I'm really hopeful to have some of these just, you know, DeFi coins and other tokens that, you know, I'm not personally risking an incredible amount, but I'm putting enough money to where if it 10x's again or more, or just, you know, any kind of substantial increase,
I'm excited.
I'm happy. I'm looking forward to that. And honestly, I really enjoy 1inch just from a protocol point of view. They're doing good stuff. You know, just the proof is, I mean, that's kind of lame, right? But the proof is in the pudding. And what I mean by that is that simply, like when I make trades on there, I get good results. But that reminds me of one thing I did want to bring up. This is like, you know, I don't know if it's FUD rumor, this and that, but basically, so if we click on Scott, who's Scott? He's working with DeFi Pulse, ETH Gas Station, Concourse Open. He's popular here on crypto Twitter. You know, but anyway, they're not the point. Basically, what he references here is that the founders of 1inch have been permanently banned from DeFi Pulse for threats of physical violence against him, falsely doxing a member of their team as criminal and asserting they were going to arrest him, repeated harassment of numerous team members. Okay, so and I say this, I bring this up after I just talked about a bunch of bullish stuff. And, you know, I have not taken a lot of time to look into this. And if there's one thing that crypto's taught me, you know, for better and worse, ultimately people won't even care about this, even if it is true. But I don't want to just have a, you know, glowing review and I ignore something negative that I did know about. So I have that tweet linked out below, and you can do a little bit of research on there, and you can try to engage Scott Liu on Twitter. And I also don't want to come off like a total, you know, like just to censor it for YouTube loser right now. Like, I'm recommending people that want to, you know, falsely dox people and incite violence and everything like that. You know, from my point of view, third party is basically we have a he said, she said scenario here, and that's all I'm going to take it for right now. But if I could say like anything, like one kind of message to you guys in all seriousness right now, so you should subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know your thoughts on 1inch for better and worse, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys and girls. We have 5% female viewership. That's up huge.